Let's wait until the streaming starts. All right. So we are live. Hello, hello. Welcome to my conversation on the road to success. And here I am. Welcome, everybody. I am Neni Carolina Chacin, and I am a professional gospel and jazz singer, a software engineer, and a coach that automates and optimizes your life and business. So here I am. So another day on the road to success. So I launched yesterday, not yesterday, it was the other day, right? I had lost track of what day is today actually already. But anyway, I left last week and on the road to success to California. So I made a big announcement yesterday that I was leaving to California, and I'm going to report all the different stops that we're having on the way. I'm having on the way in it. I'm driving with my car and a little trailer with all my stuff from my place all the way down to California. So I'm very glad to report all the different things happening on the ground, COVID issues, the life, and all the different things that I'm seeing on the way, and it's on the road to success. Why? Because we have to change our life, and have been saying a lot of things about business and tips and strategies. I've been having these live conversations since April, and so I'm very happy. I'm here in Indiana. So right now, this is another stop in Indiana. Let's see. We've had, I have my itinerary. So we went to Pittsburgh yesterday, right? So I left in the morning to Pittsburgh, and I drove all the way to a straight line, and I told you about Randy Land, like a special creative place that people that created it. Randy, he actually took all the trash from Christmas and all the presents and toys that he found in the houses, and repurposed it, recycled it, and reused it, and created art, and created a place for people to wonder and do good to others, and generate good and welcoming and goodness for everybody. And today I left in the morning and I drove to Columbus, Ohio. And Columbus, Ohio, I made a little live. If you didn't go to Facebook, go check it out on Facebook, and you can find all my social media at Neni Chacin, right there. You can see at Neni Chacin. You can go to all my social media and find all the live things that I've been doing, or go to automateyoursuccesscoaching.com to see all the things that I do, and the services and the coaching that I do for my clients for business and life optimization and automation of their success. And today I went to Columbus and I reported. I know the road to Columbus was pretty straightforward. It was a lot of exits, but it was pretty okay. Not too much traffic. I left pretty early, but it was really nice. It was actually not so sunny, so it wasn't a lot of heat. So it was really perfect, but there were a lot of hills. And so carrying a big trailer in the back, well, not so big, but big trailer enough. It was I was feeling sorry for my car that's going up and up and up and then down, but it was okay. A lot of mountains. So I reported there was a lot of mountains to go through all the way, and then got to Columbus, Ohio. Ohio was farmland a little bit. Once we got to town, we got to explore a little bit of the town. It was deserted, even though it's Sunday, but still it was very deserted. There was nobody in town. You could feel an airy feeling, like strange people were outside. Things were boarded up. I took some beautiful pictures of some murals that they made for unity and peace. But oh my God, the place was deserted. It had a really eerie feeling. A lot of businesses were boarded up, and it didn't feel right. And a lot of the businesses were closed. There was nobody in town. So I was walking around, and I was looking around, and I got out of there really quick. But I had lunch, and that I had prepared on Friday, some yummy vegetables with tofu, and I had a grilled sandwich to complement it, and I had yummy snacks on the way. I prepared a big bag of snacks to pick from. some healthy stuff, some dried fruit, some nuts, and some not so healthy, but anyway healthy, some little cookies, like really thin cookies, butter cookies, lime or chocolate, and some Lara bars to keep me going, and a special dragon tea for the immune system, so that I was drinking that also for hydration. I'm driving about 7 hours per day, and stopping about every 2 hours, 3 hours, and then seeing some side, and then continuing another 3, 4 hours. It's been okay, I've been in a steady pace, 60 miles per hour, and it's pretty fine. I sometimes venture 61, 62, but no, I try to keep it at 55 to 50, so very slow pace, but I'm going forward very slow, and that gives you a feeling of it's going to take long and long because you're slow. And today the theme was about marathon versus sprint, so I wanted to talk a little bit about that. So I arrived now in Indiana, where I'm going to stay the night in an undisclosed location, of course. And you can see here, I think that's a picture of Indiana, maybe downtown, but it's really pretty. It's all flat. Basically, all the 3 hours that I drove around here to get to here was very flat. A lot of solar panels on the side, and it was pretty flat, and a lot of cornfields and lots of corn and wheat, and it was very flat and calm. Just talking to my friend, I have a co-pilot, and that's a secret co-pilot that I will tell later. We'll have some Q&A with her later, and I will introduce her to you. She's amazing. We talked a little bit about the business. We talked about many things, and we listened to music, and we chatted, and we reflected some things about our lives or our past. And it's always good to have a great girlfriend, a great long time friend, so that you can trust. And actually, we are a very good combination, because she keeps me awake for the trip when it's a very long straight, nothing to see. But we missed some antique stores. There were some antique stores we wanted to stop by to see. We discovered that we're both interested in antique stores. We didn't know that about each other, and that before neither of us were interested in antique stores. And me, after moving to France and seeing both of us were into modern things, and she does amazing staging for apartments. You have to see how she decorates things, and she's going to help me decorate when I get to my destination. But we both like very modern, sleek lines, very beautiful, clean, modern furniture. But actually, both with the years have come to appreciate also the antique and beauty of the old styles and ornamentation. So actually, we're both now interested also in antique, and to combine the modern with the old. And me living in France, and her with her staging, she realized she loved everything. So she knows how to cater for all the different types of clients. So it's great. And for me, it's just a way to also mix that modern and antique look, and have a little bit of my France and Paris with me when I move into the new place that I have in California. So I'll tell you the secret place and the final destination closer to the place. But I wanted to talk about marathon versus sprint. So going slow, it makes you, I'm the one that's driving, and I'm like slow, and are we getting there yet? And are we there yet? And I wanted to let's skip to the next town already because we're going. But no, we have to take it day after day, time after time. And then when you actually pace yourself, you go further. When you sprint, you involve all your energy, and then you get to that short finish line, very short finish line, and then you're exhausted, and you give it all your all, because it's a short term. So if you want to work for a short-term success, sure, you can give it your all, work for a short-term success, if that's what you want. And that is okay. There's no judgment. You can do marathon or you can do a sprint. It's your taste. But know that if you pace yourself and you keep on going every day, working, focused, you'll have a marathon finish where you go further along. And sometimes when you have life or business success, you want to go further because you want to live longer, for example. You want to have the money to extend more of your life. You want money to keep on giving and keep on abundance and keep on reproducing for you. You want the business to keep on growing and growing at a steady pace so that then it grows stay in a stable way, as opposed to just grow really fast and then die really fast. Maybe that's what you want, and that's okay. If you want something to explode, inject, explode it, make a lot, and then invest in something, that's okay, right? And I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you the difference between a marathon type of strategy versus a sprint type of strategy. Okay? Go to your personal financial advisor to get all the information you need for your investments and for your money. But there are different strategies to grow, right? One is the marathon version, the other one is the sprint version. So know that the short-term success will burn everything, and then you have short-term and you have success. But then a marathon will make it last longer, will make it maybe grow bigger. And so I prefer just keep on going, pace, and you keep the pace and you get to your destination. So that is the lesson for today: marathon versus sprint. Two different strategies for life and for business. And in your life, for example, maybe when you're very, very young and you're 30 or you're 20 and you want to just live faster, you want to experience everything very, very fast. Well, you may be able to do that in a very short term, but that may have some detrimental effects on your health. For example, if you work like hell and then you live like hell, you're going to be completely exhausted. Your body's going to be deteriorated very fast. But if you take your time so that life gives you strong, intense experiences and strong, intense some value that's going to it gives you some value, then you're going to last longer. You're going to get to live more experiences longer. So I don't know about you, but I would like to live for a long time. And when I had cancer in 2004, they told me I would die after a year. And here I am, 16 years after, and I'm still alive, kicking, doing a lot of things, and I feel like I'm living on borrowed time. So I try to make the best out of my time so that I can expand my experience, because when they told me that I was going to die after a year, or maybe even just the most would be 5 years. Norma was asking me today, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And my mind went back to the 2004. She was with me during my cancer experience in the hospital, helping me and my family, taking care of me while I couldn't talk and I couldn't move and I couldn't walk. But that question made me think back then. Back then, if somebody would have asked me that, I said, well, I may not be here in 5 years, so who cares? I just want to live now. And that's about the sprint thing, the sprint strategy. So maybe I thought I have to live as much as I can, like this year. So I was working hard, training hard. I was intensely doing 10 different gospel choirs, triathlon training, full-time software engineering, because I wanted to live as much as I can, dance team 3 times a week. Everything. I filled my day with things to do as much as I could, because I didn't know if I was going to die the next month, the next year, if they were going to say it's back and now you're dead. So I had to live very, very, very intensely. And after year after year after year that it didn't come back, after 5 years, like, oh, so it didn't come back, so I guess I have one more year and one more year and one more year. And then it became more relaxed, like, oh, I guess I'm not going to die anytime soon. So what am I going to do in the next year, 2 years, 3 years? And that's when I questioned my life and I moved to France, right? So now that I am here in the US, while I can't go back to France because of COVID, then what do I do? What do I see myself in 5 years? Am I gonna do a strategy of marathon to grow myself? Will I die in 5 years? I don't know, but it is possible. So the thing is, try to pace yourself in a balance between a marathon and a sprint. Live intensely, live as much as you can every single day. Don't put away, don't put behind any experience that you can live today. Don't let any experience be behind. When I thought of going to California and moving there, I didn't even think for a second that I wasn't going to make this trip all the way there. Why? Because to deny myself the experience of going all across America by myself, driving my own car, going over there. It's an experience so valuable. All the things that I'm going to learn, the people I'm going to see. Already yesterday in Pittsburgh, let me tell you, the 2 taxi drivers that took me from the hotel to the city to explore and back. Oh my God, I had an amazing conversation with them and learn about their life, learn about how proud they are of the city of Pittsburgh. It was lovely. It was like a little bit of Bavaria in there. It really seemed very, very cool, very relaxed, very hippie. And then the contrast of Columbus, Ohio, very sterile. As soon as I got there, it was cold and tense, and you can feel in the air the atmosphere of tension. And it was different. So it's something we learn. We learn about different things. It's so close together, and yet there's many different things going on. So is one reality real, or is the other reality real? All of them exist at the same time, but yet we have to just live life, live life. In just one town next to the other, people were enjoying, having fun, relaxed, going to eat something, walking, enjoying some beautiful cafes, and then the other people were scared, afraid. You could see everything is like, even the policemen had the hands in their gun. It was very, very tense. And life is not about that. Life is about enjoying the journey, enjoying your experience through like a marathon, so that you can last a long time. So that's what I wanted to say today and share. So these things is what I'm going to say. When you want to live your life in a marathon strategy or a sprint strategy, just think very well, what are you going to do? What is the purpose and why you're doing it? And be conscious about it. There's no judgment of how you're going to handle life and what strategy you're going to do. It's just the most important thing is to be aware of what are you making the decision for your life, and use whatever strategy you feel like is needed for you. In the moment of 2004, I thought the sprint life was very intense. I needed to live as much because I was afraid of dying. And now I am 51, and I think 5 years ahead, I hope I still am alive, and I'm going to live in a marathon way. So little by little, and grow and grow and grow, and serve you and serve myself and my family. So if you want to know more about me, just go into automateyoursuccesscoaching.com, and I'm running with this special road trip. I'm having a special program for you. Go into my website and go and check my program for on the road to success coaching. Automate your success. So chacin.com, chacin.com/automate your success, and you will see a special program there. I think I don't have the caption in here. This is the OBS. I should change the caption. I should add it next time, tomorrow. Add the caption for the program. A special program for you that I made is automated, so that you can get 2 months of coaching. You get some live sessions with me. I'm going to change your life. I'm going to automate and optimize. I'm going to make you live the life that you want and deserve, with some live coaching sessions, some really good content that I have. Audios, not meditation, but audios with all the different things that you have to hear and everything, and automated pages. It's like amazing. So I hope you have some questions about this. So send me a message, leave a comment, share. And I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and I also have a channel on librarylbry.tv. You can also look. I have posted some great things on Instagram, so go to Neni Chacin, at Neni Chacin on Instagram, and check out the different pictures and videos that I'm taking as I go along. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. There you go. So go over there, just Neni Chacin, Automate Your Success Coaching. All right, so I hope I hear from you.